Just recently, I've been hearing things about some awesome new downhill trails just outside Birmingham. So of course, we packed up the car and headed west. The trails I'm talking about are at a place called Sandwell Valley, where upon a small hill, they've created something awesome. This place is insane. There are just berms and jumps absolutely everywhere you look. It's such a playground. At Sandwell, you have a number of short trail options and a mellow push-up track back to the trailhead. You've got a choice of 2 short blue trails, 2 red options and a black. And you would better believe that they're all packed full of exciting features. Just check out these berms. These are something else. So first on the agenda, the blue trail. Dropping in, you pick up some speed and head into this section of berms. With the trail being new, all the berms here are amazingly nice to ride. After the berms, we head into 2 tabletop jumps, which get progressively longer. And then you have a choice of 2 different lines. The right line takes these long berms down to some more tabletops. I found that the jumps here take a bit of figuring out. Some seem a bit punchy, others are a bit too short and easy to overshoot. So it does take a couple of runs down to get them all sussed out. With the first line done, it was time to explore the other blue option. Dropping in from the same place, we whiz through the berms, hit the jumps, and then turned left. This trail was a bit easier than the right line. There are no tabletops and everything is fully rollable, but there is a short downhill section into some fast berms. Towards the end, there are a couple of double options. As I say, they are rollable, but they can be a bit jarring when you're going fast. I did not hit those. But all in all, these first 2 trails are great blue options and a great warm-up. So with the warm-up trails out of the way, we headed for the red trails. There is a distinct step up in the skill level on the 2 red trails compared to the blue, and there were some features that I've never ridden before. So the features come at you thick and fast on this trail, starting with this left hip. This transitions into a racer and then into a tabletop. After this, the trail flows around into a right-hand shark fin and another lovely racer before the trail splits at the next tabletop. Taking the right line, you head into another nice tabletop, and then there's this really cool left to right transition feature. All in all, this is a really nice trail, and one of my favourites here. Some of the jumps are a bit sharp, but this is a really enjoyable line. The great thing about the trails here is that the features are achievable and progressive. There are some really advanced features here like hip jumps, but they're presented in a way that you can easily attempt. Even the bigger jumps have options for different skill levels. Now, I would be lying if I said I had this red trail dialed on my first run down. Like I said before, the jumps take a little figuring out. Oh, I sent that one a bit deep. Which I'll demonstrate on the left-hand red trail. With the top section of the red under my belt, I cruised on down. The bottom section was a bit more tricky. Not the features, just the rhythm. The first tabletop is punchy, which caught me off guard, causing me to case the second jump. I then needed to work hard to get speed for the large step-up jump, which I inevitably cased too. Not the cleanest first run down ever, but something that I can easily tidy up with a couple more runs. So I think I just cased absolutely every jump on that line. So I'm going to have to try and hit it again to see if I can clean it up a bit. But the jumps on here are actually quite technical. They're not just your trail centre jumps. So I'm going to have to be on my game a bit more, I think. So this place seems to be another of a similar bunch of small mountain bike locations popping up all over the Midlands. Locations like Northampton and Newbold Common are now popular places for people to try new things and hone their skills, which is awesome. The only negative about this place is being so small, it can get really busy at peak times. There also seems to be a lack of helmets from some riders too. So the last trail left to ride is the Black Trail. This one is committing. So before going for a proper run, we decided to just have a roll down. The idea was to scope out the features, keeping our tyres on the ground. But as usual, Jim had other ideas.
Yeah, Jim.
The flow of this trail was too exciting and we couldn't just roll it. Making our way down, we weren't fully committing, just in case there was a huge gap jump or something, but the features all seem like they're manageable with a bit more speed. So, psyched for another run down, we started our way back up the push-up to hit the Black Run properly. But the weather had other ideas. So it seems that our ride today is going to be cut short, but this was a great session. I highly recommend you visit this place. The car park is 40p per hour, the trails are fun, and the push-up track is short. Perfect for a few hours ride. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.